Jai Hind friends, I am Ravi Bharati. Today I am going to discuss the construction process of the roads, highways and expressways. Stay connected in this video till the end. We will discuss all major steps one by one. First one is site clearance. We will discuss these all points in brief. In this video, here take a quick review of site clearance. First one is C and G, which means clearing and grooving. In this process, cutting, removing and disposing of all unsuitable material such as trees, bushes, shrubs, stumps, means electric pillars, roots, grasses, weeds, along with top organic soil up to minimum depth of 150 mm from the road construction area. Clearing and grooving should be full width of provided ROW. Second step is encroachment clearing. Encroachment clearing could involve trees, parts of buildings, fencing, means boundary walls, or any other fixture or any piece of properties, maybe temporary structures like shops, wooden or grass huts. Second steps is survey work. Survey work is an engineering operation that involves accessing and recording details about an area of land. In this, we will discuss 3 points. First one is center line and channels marking. Center line or controlling line is the main survey line which enclosed the whole construction area. The position of center line on the ground is known as highway alignment. Next one is channel marking. Channel marking is the horizontal length measurement throughout the whole construction area. For this, we fix concrete pillar for reference at every 100 meter. We generally use metric chain for chain edging. Second point is TBM or control point fixing. TBM, which full form is temporary benchmark. It is the point of known height above a predefined level. It is the standard or a point of reference. We fix concrete blocks at every 200 meter as reference or TBM pillar. Third point is NGL or OGL, ground level recording. In this, NGL means natural ground level. It is a first level recorded of the natural existing ground without using mechanical means. And OGL, which means original ground level. OGL is the level taken after C and G or preparation of the bed by using mechanical means like grader, dozer, JCB and roller. Third most important point is earthwork. Earthwork is engineering work created through the processing of parts of the earth's surface involving quantities of soil or unformed rocks. In this, we will discuss 2 point embankment and subgrade work. Embankment is the artificial mound constructed using earthen materials such as stones and soil, properly compacted to support the rising of roadway above the level of existing surrounding ground. It is the portion of earthwork for roadways construction, which built over the original ground by depositing material obtained from cutting or filling by borrow pits. Subgrade. The uppermost layer of earthwork is known as subgrade, and subgrade having minimum compacted thickness is 500 mm, and it is prepared on a compacted embankment. Fourth is subbase course. Subbase course is the first aggregate layer which is constructed immediately after the compacted subgrade bed preparation. In this, we will discuss two type of subbase for different pavements. First one is GSB, which means full form is granular subbase. GSB is the often the main load bearing aggregate layer of the pavement, which can be natural material or crushed material mixed in a required proportion using different size of aggregates, sand or stone dust. When we are making subbase for flexible pavement, minimum thickness should be 200 mm, and when we are making subbase for rigid pavement, we take thickness of GSB layer is 150 mm. Next point is CTSB, which full form is cement treated subbase. Cement treated subbase is an intimate mixture of native soils and manufactured aggregate with measured amount of Portland cement and water. CTSB harden after compaction and curing of to form a strong and durable base. Is base course. Base course is the sandwich layer of aggregate between surface course and subbase course. It can have multiple layers. When we discuss about flexible pavement, base course may be of two different types, WMM or WBM. But WM is a recent, highly used material, and WBM is old method of preparing base course. WM means wet mix macadam is well mixed, clean crust and well graded granular material, stone dust with sufficient quantity of water in a mixing plant. WM layer laid in two layers of total thickness 250 mm. Minimum thickness of a single compacted layer must not be less than 75 mm. Next one is WBM. It is the most old way to construct base course. After that, when WMM bed prepared, we used to cast curve On WMM top, curb is the barrier or boundary between the pavements, generally constructed of cut stone or cement concrete slab. We generally use M20 grade of concrete for curb casting. When we discuss about base course for rigid pavement, generally we use DLC, dry lean concrete. DLC is a zero slump plain concrete with a large ratio of aggregate to cement. M10 grade concrete mix is generally used as DLC layer. Sixth steps is surface course. Surface course is the topmost layer of pavement which has direct contact with the vehicular loads. In this, when we discuss about flexible pavement, we use bituminous surface course. For construction of bituminous surface course, first of all we apply prime coat. Prime coat is an application of a low viscosity bitumen emulsion over a granular base. Prepared an initial layer for laying an asphalt mixture on it. After prime coat, we start laying of DBM layer. DBM, which means dense bituminous macadam. It is a bituminous layer of thickness about 50 mm to 125 mm and laid in a single layer using 30 mm downgrade aggregates heated and mixed with bitumen in a HMA plant, hot mix asphalt plant, in accordance with an approved mix design. After DVM laying, we again sprinkle a bituminous emulsion that is known as tack coat. After tack coat a sprinkle, we provide BC layer or we start laying of BC. BC means bituminous concrete layer. Bituminous concrete is the topmost layer of flexible pavement. After BC laying, flexible pavement completed. When we discuss about rigid pavement, we use PQC, means pavement quality concrete, as a surface course. PQC is generally a cement concrete made with large size aggregates in accordance with IRCS specification and laid over dry lean base. Generally, we use M40 grade concrete mix as PQC layer. Seventh steps is after preparation of surface course, we will dump soil and start median and shoulder fillings and leveling. Soil filling to the both side of shoulders and compacted throughout the shoulders, and along with we fill and level soils in median also. After that median leveling to maintain the greeneries or to avoid hazards of collision of vehicles. we plant a small height trees of mainly generally flower trees we use for beautifications also and for control hazards while plantation generally used for absorb light of upcoming vehicle from another side. With this, if possible, in this city area, a street light installation occurs on median, but in rolling terrain or outer area, we don't use a street line or highways. Last point is road marking and signboard installation. Road marking along with signboard installation are the main procedure of road construction. It controls hazards and maintain discipline in drivers and ensure a smooth, comfortable and safe journey. When we discuss about signboard installation, generally signboard installed. If we install median side, it should be installed 600 far from curb, and if we install in shoulder side, we will install signboard 3 meter far from paved shoulder or all major steps in one slide. Thank you for watching this video. If you have any doubt, you can ask me in comment section and I will try my best to reply your concerns. Jai Hind.